Speaking of being on the cutting edge of what is new and fresh,
This is going to be a
what
terrible
color
transition.
was the dress?
Oh, well, it wasn't a terrible
Nah,
transition.
see, it was. See.
It was this new color. It was, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it was the new color called Who
Yeah.
Gives a Shit. For those of you who have been living under a rock the last 48 hours and have no idea what we're talking about, this was, of course, the debate that took social media by storm. The blue and black dress that for some looked like it was white and gold because of science. Nick should dedicate a science episode
See,
to this.
what
Dress.
I saw
Right.
in the picture, I saw white and black, and the white had a tinge of blue in it.
Yeah. And what it ended up being was just because of the low resolution of the picture that made it look white and gold.
I say that, and as well, it was
the
by glass
Yes.
from the outside,
Yeah,
so there
exactly.
could be like a shitload of light going into the camera.
Exactly. Science
And
class 101.
Science class 101.
Because when
it's
you
going
see
to happen.
a high definition picture of the same dress, it's black and white or black and blue. Sorry. Oh god, now we're just getting screwed up.
Wow. Dressception.
Somebody call Tom Hardy. Yeah. So black and blue is the correct answer to the truly the greatest riddle of our time.
It's just amazing. It's such a great commentary on the state of our society.
It
That we really
is.
got our priorities in check.
Because it's like, and we talked about it kind of before, even before Nick got here. It's like ISIS is beheading people, and everyone in the States and North America is just like, what color's this dress?
Yeah,
Like,
no.
God damn
Everyone's
it.
threatening to shoot each other again.
Yeah.
That kind of went away for a while. Now it's back.
Yeah, it did. It did. We had a couple of months where nobody fucking shot anybody, and it was
Yeah.
fantastic. And then everybody's like, nah, fuck that. Time to start shooting people again.
Time to
it's
shoot
like,
people.
all right.
Time to start shooting people, and time to start, calling in threats and stuff like
Yeah,
that, which is
calling in
complete
threats.
bullshit.
Imagine if the
I mean-
government heard this podcast right there.
Yeah.
They came in. It was like, what? Anyway, sorry, Nick.
Well, before we went on the air, we received several threats from ISIS members that they were going to bomb the podcast. But to them, we say, cheers.
Cheers,
Don't even
and
like
you know
beer.
what?
I'm drinking it.
If you can find us,
Yeah.
go all for
Tally
it.
ho.
Tally ho, motherfucker.
Actually, it's funny. You say that, they could trace the IP address in like a second.
You could be walking up to the door right now.
Exactly. Hey, who's that?
Hey, Nick, go into the door, will you? It's probably the pizza. We didn't order any pizza. Yeah, we did while you were in the bathroom.
Sounds like the beginning of
I
a
didn't go to the
porno.
bathroom.
I didn't order a pizza. Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
Do they still do that in porn?
I think so.
Like,
It's
is that
more of
still a thing, or did that die out?
It's more of like an homage / spoof of the way porn used to be,
I just
but
never
it's
see it.
still done.
I never see it. I mean, I don't watch much porn.
Fuck you. Why would you lie? Lies on the
Because-
No Holds Barred
Because I don't respect you guys, so I just lie to you.
podcast. Ouch.
Ooh, that
All right, podcast is over, folks.
later.
Bye.
I respect Nick.
Thank you. Yeah,
I've known Justin way too long to respect
Yeah.
him. Know
You know
too
what?
much shit.
That's a fair point. When you get to the point where you know so much about a person, like I can spend time with you, but I hate myself for it.
I feel dirty.
I can understand that.
What's next?
Yeah, let's see. So we're moving right along here. So we talked about the dress and its stupidity and the stupidity of social media sometimes. We talked about Leonard Nimoy unfortunately passing away. Let's see. Does anybody give a fuck that Jason David Frank didn't like that that Power Rangers that gritty Power Rangers remake?
no.
Is anyone else saying anything?
No, you
Okay.
you go ahead.
No. No, I don't give a fuck, but at the same time, it's like, it's the good for him.
Yeah.
Like, cool. Like, it's not like he was like, fuck this bullshit.
No.
He was just like, here's why. And it's like, cool.
Yeah.
Like, how, That's it.
Yeah, on that level, I was totally okay with it. I was like, you know what? Props to him for like giving a really balanced opinion on it as someone from the inside.
Yeah.
Of it, like, I mean, he's fucking Tommy.
I mean, how do you hate on someone who's just kind of like, to me, Power Rangers is for kids.
Yeah.
Like, how do you hate on that? Like, okay, fair point.
Yeah.
Like,
a lot of that's kind of the result of like the generation that grew up with Power Rangers kind of wants to take Power Rangers with them.
Yeah.
And like have Power Rangers kind of grow up with them, sort of thing. But like, I can absolutely see his point where it's just like, you know what, it was a kid's show, dude. Like leave it being a kid's show. And
yeah, like, I mean, I don't personally agree with him, but it's not like if he would have taken an aggressive stance,
yeah,
then you might have had some ammunition. Like, if he would have actually attacked the people creating it or something,
right,
then you would be like, okay, let's go to town on this.
And
guy.
that happens all the fucking
time. That happens all the time. But when I watched a video, and it's just like, I mean, I guess I did care because I watched the video, I suppose.
I was interested to hear what he had to say.
Yeah, so I guess technically I did care. I cared enough to watch it, but anywho, good short film though.
I didn't see nothing.
You didn't see it?
No.
Oh man,
it's very good. It's well done.
Most random James Vanderbeek appearance.
He did a really good job.
He did.
You can buy him as like a badass now.
Yeah.
When you watch that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Old Dawson.
And then he's in what TV show is he in? Isn't he in CSI Cyber?
I don't know. I don't watch.
Isn't he like
those.
the muscle?
Oh, is he?
I think he's like the muscle now on CSI Cyber, which looks like a fucking awful show.
I wish he'd just be like, "This ain't the creek."
That would be amazing. Do that on the series finale. It's like, we ain't in the creek anymore.
Or be like,
boom.
Where are we gonna put the body? In the creek.
Everybody's just like, oh my god, that's the old show he was on. Oh shit. Do you want to talk a little wrestling very quickly?
I mean,
a couple quick little topics.
If you guys have something to say, do it.
Kind of some quick.
And then I have a video game question I want to ask.
All
you
right.
guys.
Yes, that's right. That's right. You spoke about that.
If we have time, it's not really that important.
Just a couple of very quick kind of topics within WWE. Rumor has it that Roman Reigns failed a drug test.
Really? Oh, is that what the rumor is now?
That's our rumor.
Wow.
That he failed a drug test for performance-enhancing drugs, and that was apparently. But so some people were saying that the reason is that Brock Lesnar walked out of Raw, because he was supposed to be involved in that segment.
Oh, was he?
With Reigns?
Yeah.
When fucking Paul Heyman came out and Brock was supposed to be involved in that segment and he walked out.
Damn.
Now, so there's the rumor that Reigns failed a drug test, and
I got a question.
Yeah.
Does it matter, like, if a pro wrestler is taking steroids? Like, what do you guys think? Like, does it? I mean, not in terms of like the public perception of the quote-unquote sport, even though it's not a sport.
Right.
Because it's not like they're hurting each other or actually fighting. So do you guys care if, like, a wrestler does steroids?
They don't hurt each other, but there's always a level of possibility that they can get hurt.
Yeah.
I mean,
steroids
to me are something to alter your abilities.
Right.
Is another factor in if you could get hurt or not. To me.
My point is just that, like, it's not like a combat sport where you're actively going out there to punch somebody in the face. That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
right.
They're going out there.
Vader.
Yeah, Vader is the exception.
Doing things stiff, though, is not, but it's not the default setting for wrestlers. Like, at its core, wrestling is meant, they're trying their hardest to keep each other safe while performing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There are the stiff wrestlers and styles, of course, but my point was just, like, doesn't matter when you're not actively trying to go out there and hurt each other.
It matters to me on a certain level because we'll see people who have gotten so deep into that, and maybe this is just maybe I shouldn't have a problem with it because it's an extreme, but like some people that have gotten so deep into steroids that it causes them to be injured more often.
Right.
Like you're talking about like Kevin Nash with his quad, and Batista with his back and with his quad and everything like that, and like people who at a certain point were very clearly juicing. And Triple H is another one that comes to mind. Like very clearly doing something steroid wise, and it caused them to be more easily injured.
Right.
So on that level, yeah, it bothers me. Therapeutic use doesn't bother me as much because there are some people who do take certain kinds of steroids, certain kinds of HGH, certain kinds of whatever for like therapeutic use. If it's either like low testosterone or it's for pain management or things like that. On that level, it really doesn't bother me. I guess that's kind of where I draw the line with it. Like if you're using them so much, if you feel like you need to be such a body in wrestling, I guess, that you take it so much to the point that now it's really easy for you to get injured, that bothers me because that takes you away from doing your job.
And that's fair. I just don't get outrage when it's like they're doing steroids. It's like, well, they're not hurting each other. They're hurting themselves, but not each other. See, that's the thing. I'm of the mind, not in every case, I'm sure there's some exceptions to this, that if you want to hurt yourself, fine.
Right.
And this applies to most things in life, within reason, obviously. There's, like I said, there's exceptions. If you want to hurt yourself, that's your business. If you want to hurt others, then there's a problem.
Right.
And that's kind of where I feel about wrestlers and their steroids.
Okay.
Like, but in like a combat sport, no, definitely not. Like, don't fucking do steroids.
No.
Like, it's really dangerous. Yeah.
Like, I think the WWE has a wellness policy for a reason. Like, not that the wellness policy in WWE is infallible, because it's certainly not.
What?
But yeah, oh my god,
WWE's not perfect.
They're not quite perfect. But so like, I mean, it's there for a reason. I think above and beyond like protecting people, I think is where it gets into a problem. Like, I don't think the WWE should care if a guy is smoking pot. I really don't.
No, definitely not.
And I know for the number of times that Rob Van Dam has gotten dinged by the WWE for smoking pot, or Sabu, or like just like some of the really kind of not heavy stoners, but like pot smokers.
Yeah.
It's even debatable in MMA, but like in WWE, absolutely. I could care less if Dolph Ziggler comes out on television and is fucking green. Like, I don't care. I honestly could not give a shit, because it probably doesn't affect his ability to perform in the ring. Part of it is like, these guys have to be sober because it is, professional wrestling is such a performance art, and you got to worry about, like, if you make one mistake, you could fucking cripple somebody or something like that. So on that level, I guess I get it. But like, if somebody wants to recreationally smoke pot, I don't care.
No,
I really don't.
Some people say they perform better on pot anyway.
Some people, yeah, that's true. Some
so
people
it's like, it's one of those arguments.
So.
And I think mostly in WWE's case, it's either them being horribly misinformed on pot, or just doing it for the public perception of, because you're not going to come and be like, yeah, pot's okay, because pot's not okay by the law in every place.
Right.
So
fair enough. So that's kind of the persistent rumor behind Roman Reigns, that it's possible that he may or may not have gotten popped for the wellness policy. There's also the rumor going around that there's a huge impasse kind of between WWE and Brock Lesnar in terms of his new contract.
Really?
Because his contract expires at the end of WrestleMania.
Yep.
He's done.
Yep.
You know what? I am not saddened by that.
You hate Brock, don't you?
Yes.
I remember talking about this on podcasts.
I do
Yeah.
not
Many
like Brock
moons
Lesnar
ago.
at all.
No, it's true. You're not a Brock fan. And what the rumor is if WWE can't re-sign him, that he'll go back to UFC
And get totaled.
I am of the personal opinion that if Brock Lesnar goes back to the UFC, he will get killed.
Brock could have been a great fighter, an all-time great heavyweight,
Right.
had he not gone into pro wrestling, had he
Right.
started MMA
Mhm.
earlier.
Yes.
He could have been something. Like, I'm not talking the greatest heavyweight of all time, 'cause that's
No.
Fedor. But he could have been a really good heavyweight fighter.
Absolutely.
But I know at what point you're going to make, because I remember your Facebook status.
Yes.
So do it. Make your point.
He's 38. He's been out of the sport since 2012. Couldn't really take much of a punch when he was there anyway.
Can I stop?
Not.
Can I stop? Okay, no, go.
So not that he was a glass cannon, because that's not the case either. Because like he took punches from Shane Carwin, who had punches like swinging a baseball bat, and like he took shots from Cain Velasquez, and like so. I mean, he faced punchers.
I actually think he had a great jaw. It's
He-
just his reaction
Okay.
to it. It was the problem. And I mean,
Mhm.
technically speaking, you saying being able to take a punch kind of also implies your reaction to it
Right.
in a mental way too.
Mhm.
But I remember reading your stats and being like, wait a second,
Yeah.
he can take a punch really well. Just he didn't react well to it.
Yeah, his mental game was kind
Yeah.
of because I mean I've always been at least somewhat critical of Brock's MMA career on the level of this. There's so many people that say Brock Lesnar today could be a UFC Hall of Famer, and I completely disagree with that because and it's not that he lost to Frank Mir. That's got nothing to do with it. Because A, he avenged that loss, and B, Frank Mir's not a nobody,
And Brock
he
was
just
new.
displayed last week.
Ugh. Anyway,
I
continue.
know. Fuck. Poor Bigfoot doesn't
That's
have
just
a fucking jaw
That's
anymore.
just
It's
a terrible
depressing.
card. What a fucking
Yeah,
bullshit
what
main event.
Awful fucking card. Anyways, so it's not that. It's he won the heavyweight title. He beat a 40-year-old who was 40 pounds lighter than him for the heavyweight title. Not that it's no disrespecting Randy Couture at all, but that's what he did. He defended the title against a guy that he outweighed by 20 pounds. It's not all about like, oh, well, if you weigh more, you're automatically better. That's not the case either. But like when you're the kind of fighter that Brock was, when he could be so physically dominant against smaller opponents, it throws a bit of a shade over it. And he was only like, what was he, 5-4?
Yeah.
5-4, I
was,
think. In the UFC.
Yeah.
Because he had his MMA debut was a win over whoever the fuck that guy's name was, Min-Soo Kim, I think it was. So like I've always just kind of looked at that at like people's Brock should be a UFC Hall of Famer. It's like the only real I guess strong argument about that is like he was the biggest box office draw the UFC ever had, and so like that's. Okay, I can understand that, but I don't really think that and winning the heavyweight title, I guess sort of the way, quote unquote, the way he won it, not that it was greasy or anything like that, but like, not exactly the credentials of a Hall of Famer to me.
Yeah, but he was still impressive.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
when you come in with no MMA experience
Right.
and you just go at it and you actually win fights against some legit competition, whether
Oh, yeah.
you outweigh them or not, it's still impressive.
Oh, yeah.
But if he comes back, he's not going to go anywhere.
No.
Now it's going to be an event.
Oh,
It's going to
shit,
be
yeah.
exciting as shit watching him walk out.
You know what you do? You put Brock Lesnar and CM Punk on the same card.
Jesus.
That will sell
Yeah, you'll make so
millions
much money.
of pay-per-views.
That would be exciting.
If we ever get a wrestling company, That would be our first show.
Yeah, really. Yeah, if Punk would ever fucking come back to wrestling, but that's probably never going to happen.
Just one show.
Yeah. Although I think somewhere on an interview, obviously not on the Colt Cabana podcast or anything like that, he said that he would wrestle matches again, but only against specific opponents.
Oh, really?
Like he's like I would totally. I feel like he said this, that he would wrestle like Colt Cabana again, or he would wrestle Samoa Joe again, or he would wrestle Chris Hero again, or like guys that he's had like his career best matches with on the indies. I'm sure he'd probably do that, just not for fucking WWE.
Yeah. Which is one thing I watched. What did I watch on past week? It was the ROH collection of CM Punk.
Oh yes,
and it was, oh my god, just like the matches.
Yeah,
with just Chris Hero and Samoa Joe and Raven.
Yeah,
the
matches with Raven he had was great because like, and that's kind of what like they talk about it on like the CM Punk documentary, Best in the World. It's like that was kind of when the first time ROH kind of branched off into like storytelling. Like, because they were always just about, no, we got the best in-ring matches ever, kick-ass matches, great matches, ROH style, and they kind of broke off into storytelling.
Right.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, I'm going to make no bones about it. I'm a huge CM Punk fan. I would love to see CM Punk back in professional wrestling. I was stoked to hear that CM Punk was going to the UFC. I had no hatred on him whatsoever. It's like, you know what? He wanted to have a fight. Oh, yeah, we're back in color. Oh, no!
We lost it. Just like that.
Shit. We were back in color. Oh, no!
All right.
Don't get excited.
Yeah, exactly. So the reason that it's going back into glow in the dark or night vision, whatever, is because like when I put my arms up, it's like maybe too much white or something, and then it's just going back to fucking... I don't know. I don't get it.
Science.
Science. Oh, yeah. They're okay. No.
Okay.
Everybody just...
Okay.
Nobody move.
Okay.
Everybody be real quiet.
Okay.
Yay.
Just wrote it.
There we go. All right.
It is your white.
People just listening to the audio are going to be...
Are just like, what the fuck is
going
on?
What's going on here?
Why am I listening to this garbage? And with that, let's do the Craigslist segment.
Ooh.
Craigslist.
So,
Craigslist is back.
Craigslist. You guys actually got a theme song?
Craigslist. Horny old guys on Craigslist.
It changes.
Ding.
So, after a long absence, this has been a long time since we've done the Craigslist segment.
It has, because last time it was...
There's just
nothing.
Typically not much of anything
dry
on
out there.
Exactly.
The perverts just aren't coming out.
I know. But the pervert is back.
They came out.
And we have 8 articles here.
Oh!
Probably just one person doing 8 different articles.
It could be. Oh! I think we went back into color, so I'm not going to fuck with it this time. Or back into. Damn it, Tyler.
It didn't work.
It didn't do it that time. Right on. Okay.
Right on.
So the Craigslist segment, folks. We're going to start with a real doozy here. Sometimes on Craigslist, there's this small subculture of Craigslist, which is like the Craigslist, like the Craigslist keyboard warriors.
Yeah.
Like the folks who take it upon themselves to root out the fakes, which is funny because mostly everybody that's on Craigslist is a fake, but
not me. I'm
not
legit on
Tyler.
there. I'm always
Tyler
looking
loves them
for
Craigslist ads.
things that I can't talk about
in public. So what we're looking at here is the first ad, which is called looking for daddy, and then in triple brackets, fake. So this is someone that has rooted out one of the fakes and needs to tell the world about it. This is a 99-year-old woman-seeking man from Hollywood. Like,
wait a minute, is this the person or the
No,
fake?
this is the person saying, hey, this other person's a fake.
Okay.
And I'm going to read this in just the most hicky accent, and there's a reason for that, like right at the end. The person posing as a young woman looking forward to role play with Daddy, capital D.
Bill Cosby.
It is a dude.
Shit. It's Bill Cosby.
This is, in fact, Bill Cosby, confirmed. All right, so the person posing as a young woman looking for role play with Daddy is a dude, all in capital letters.
Dude!
Yes, a dude, all in capital letters. Get him to call you if you're gay.
If you're gay.
Get him to call you if you're gay.
Because I'm gay.
If you're gay with the Jello pudding pops. Shit. So,
2 years.
2 years. So, happy day for those folks who are cruising Craigslist trying to pick out the fake ones, because this guy, Hick Bill Cosby, he's rooted out a good one
White
to
trash
give
Cosby.
looking for Daddy a call if you're gay.
You're gay.
If you're gay.
If you're gay, Nick, you know where I live. I'll be home all night. Oh, next one.
Exactly.
Next one.
New one here entitled Chat First with 5 exclamation points. So you know this person's legit.
They are legit.
They're
Shit just got
super
real.
serial. Exactly.
We need that.
Super.
We need that part of Bad Boys playing. Shit just got
Shit
real.
just got real. That's me doing the camera panning.
I know what you were doing.
You knew it. This ad is prefaced by read all or don't reply.
Exclamation points.
5
Comma.
exclamation points. And an apostrophe at the end.
There is.
So you can either read all of it or just not reply.
Wow.
That's the main bullet point of
You
this
can't
portion
read half of it or they'll cut your throat.
Exactly. I am looking for a guy between 30 to 50 to have a ongoing fab type of thing. Fabulous.
If you're gay.
If you're gay.
If you're gay.
Oh shit! Did Nick write this?
I think that was supposed to be FWB. The W and the A keys are close
but
to each other.
FWBs are fab.
It's true. Fabulous. So ongoing fab type of thing. I would like to chat first and then meet for coffee before the sex happens.
Right, because that's how it happens. Chat,
Coffee,
sex.
sex. That's how me and Tyler got so close.
There's no getting to know you at all.
Nope.
It's just like, yeah.
There's chat. Hey, how's the weather? Here, put my dick in your mouth. Do you want this coffee?
Wait a minute, the coffee comes second.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, you want this coffee? Great. Now put my dick in your mouth. And please be available days as well as evenings. So just be available all the time.
Yeah, don't have a job.
Exactly. Yeah. Do not work. You can be attached or single. Attached to what she doesn't specify. I'm attached to my dog.
Material possession.
Yeah, exactly. Attachments to material possessions. Okay. I'm in my mid-30s with a few extra pounds, not huge.
She's huge.
She's fucking.
She is
huge.
big.
Guaranteed, she is fucking a barn, and that's fine. But it's just
Yeah,
like
we're not hating.
no. But if you take the phone, it's like I'm a few extra pounds, not huge though. Not huge though. I'm super serial, guys. I am attached, and he does know about this, and is totally okay with this. I bet he is.
Yeah, no.
He can be involved or one-on-one. We can decide as we get to know each other. Now she wants to play basketball. Do a little one-on-one. If you're, Y-O-U-R, interested and want to chat first, please email me back. Look forward to the replies. So if you're looking for an ongoing fab thing
Which I am.
with someone
which
who
is
is
either one-on-one or with the boyfriend.
or with the
Or with a
fucking
group.
boyfriend, or with a group, who knows?
Or with the group.
And if you're okay with a few extra pounds, not huge though. Not huge though. And you'd like to meet for coffee before the sex happens, you should talk to this girl.
I'll be right back.
Exactly. So we're going to move on to the next one, which is called NSA with good
NSA?
NSA. Oh, shit.
Fuck. They must
We
really
gotta
be
go.
desperate these days.
Yeah, we got to go. Shit. Bye.
We need a new employee. Well, we could try Craigslist in Halifax. Yeah, all right.
NSA with good looking, nice but bad guy.
That doesn't exist, honey.
That
You're either nice or bad.
That's a direct contradiction. It's not even like, well, it's a little bit. No, that's a direct contradiction.
The Kentville
Nice.
School, whatever it's called, must not be very good.
I guess. Yeah, this is a person, a 30-year-old woman, wink, wink, from the Kentville area. I'm looking to have a bit of fun on the side when I'm not working.
I'm looking to have fun on the side when I'm working.
Yeah, exactly. Why don't you come to my work? I'm not huge into relationships, but have a pretty high sex drive, as do others, I'm sure. It's getting philosophical.
I'm not
It's
alone, guys.
I'm just speculating, but I think other people probably have high sex drives. It's like, thank you, Professor. I'm 5'6", 30. She's 5'6", and I'm assuming, the 30 must mean age. I'm 5'6", 30 pounds. Like, goddamn.
Oh.
You're a skeleton. Living near Kentville. This ad is for real, so let's save each other's time.
Yeah, all right.
I think if you feel the need to point out that your ad is real, your ad's not real.
'Cause I'm
If you feel the
real.
need to point that out.
The way you walk.
The
J-Lo.
The dulcet tones of Jennifer Seelig. Tyler Lopez.
And Ja Rule.
Ja Rule.
Because he did that part.
Only guys 25 to 35, please, and send picture or I won't respond. Many thanks.
You're welcome.
Hey, no worries. I hope you find your nice Razor Ramon. Bad guy.
Survey says. Next one.
Survey says you're an idiot. Okay, this one is simply entitled Hookup.
Right to the point. I like it.
Exactly. 25-year-old woman,
my God,
wink,
this
wink,
first line.
in Halifax. First line, anyone want to fuck?
That's awesome. Give me a second to reply.
Yeah,
to this
really.
one.
25, yo. I know it's supposed to mean 25-year-old, but I prefer to read it as 25, yo. 5'3", and then for
With a
some
10-foot
reason,
dick.
yeah. Ladies pick. I'm a crazy hick. So 25 years old or 25 yo, 5'3", but then she decides to spell out 110 pounds rather than just
Weird.
going 110 pounds.
I know.
So she's kind of tiny. Well, 5'3", 5'3", 110 pounds. Female, black hair, curves for days. How can you have curves for days if you're 110 pounds? Even if you are only 5'3".
Plastic surgery.
Yeah, possibly.
I guess. Like
Maybe
it's
you're
like,
hit
just like-
repeatedly with a baseball bat. That will give you.
I don't know what the fuck he's on right
how
now.
is that going to give
But
you
when I'm on that level
swelling?
with him.
Weird.
Wait a minute. You get hit and you don't go to the hospital. So you have like broken bones that don't heal right. So you have curves.
Wow.
This got dark.
I'm just trying to have a little bit of fun on Craigslist here, Nick.
Jesus. Nick's talking about killing people.
Ruining my heart.
You're trying to understand, and I'm giving you logical explanations.
Yes, because logical
logic.
explanations. That is what we strive for here on the No Holds Barred podcast. White or black men only, please. Age doesn't matter. West End,
Don't matter.
Halifax, Fairview. Oh, yeah, sorry, don't matter. Age don't matter. I'm 25, yo.
25, yo.
Dang, this woman is ghetto.
West
and-
End, Halifax, Fairview, hit her up.
Exactly. Get to Fairview as fast as you can.
If you want to fuck.
If you want to fuck, she's 25, yo, and 110 pounds. With black hair and curves for days, even though she's only 110 pounds. Time for the next one.
Let's do this.
Badang. Married looking for fun with hung male.
Hungman Choi?
Hungman Choi, exactly. This is a 44-year-old woman, wink wink, from the Greenwood, Kingston area. Married, but just need a little bit more.
They always do.
I guess. Can travel to Metro.
Self-storage?
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Da-da-da-da-da. Exactly. Must be serious, clean, not a slob.
I'm out.
Damn.
I'm out.
Discreet and hung. I'm out. I'm out again.
I'm
God
not
damn.
anything that she wants.
I'm the exact
I'm not-
opposite of all of these things.
I don't have length, but I have width.
Wow, please tell us
It's
more
like
so
a
the
cheese
internet can
wheel.
hear.
Cheese wheel.
A cheese wheel.
That's amazing.
It's the most flattering way someone has ever referred to their own dick.
Black cock curious, but not a must.
Ah. So wait, does the guy have to be black cock curious?
Or she black
Or
cock
is she black cock
A little from
curious?
column A, a little
Can
from
I wear a
column B.
blackface?
Can I just paint my dick with a Sharpie? No, I'm allergic to the smell. Oh. This is where this gets stupid. Send pic of your goods with something from this province so I know it's not a fake. So this woman wants dick pics with newspaper.
Yeah, go outside to the wilderness or like to a landmark in this province and take out your dick and just snap a picture.
Here's my dick and the lighthouse at Peggy's Cove.
My
See,
dick
I'm
is
here.
and they'll angle it so my dick is almost as big.
Yeah, exactly. See, look
It
how
looks
big my
like
dick
it.
is. It's bigger than the lighthouse. Right? Jesus.
Just here at Bears Lake with my cock out. About to see a movie, maybe go to Costco.
So you got your dick out.
Yes, I do.
Yes. And you have like a Halifax keychain. Like wearing it as like a cock ring. And it's just jingling it. Send her a video. Well, you must be real. This woman's crazy.
I love people.
That one's so ridiculously specific. There's not even like show something with today's date. It's like, no, I want to see your dick and a landmark in the same picture. I kind of want to just take a picture of
My
Peggy's
dick?
Cove and Photoshop my dick into it. Like, here
Don't
you
lie,
go.
you already have.
I have that picture ready to go. I emailed her this morning. All right. Next one is entitled Need Some Fun. 34-year-old woman, wink, wink, from Halifax.
Here we go.
I like it hard, fast, and uncomplicated. Real hard.
She's great.
Not real fast or real uncomplicated, but real hard.
She could be like the next Die Hard movie.
Exactly.
Real hard with a vengeance.
If you can keep up, email. Be real. Available, not necessarily tonight. So, be
What?
available sometime in the next month.
It's like, I really want to fuck somebody, but in like a week.
I really want to fuck somebody, but after I get my paycheck next week. So, give me like 10 days, and then I'm going to just fucking rock your world. I like it hard, fast, and uncomplicated. And after I get my paychecks.
What a winner.
She is a winner. Looking for some fun. 35-year-old woman, wink, wink, from Amherst. Moncton area, Amherst only. Amherst area only. Yeah, that's what I meant. Now, the reason that I picked this one is that this woman, wink, wink, went into ridiculous amounts of detail about herself. I feel like I already know this person.
Really?
Yes. So here's the ad. Looking for some casual fun. I'm 35 and always ready for some fun. She's very fixated on fun.
She likes fun.
She likes fun.
Do you think she wants fun?
Looking
Oh, no.
forward to talking about having all the fun we can handle.
Maybe she
So-
just wants ice cream.
I think she just wants to talk about it. I don't think she wants to actually do it. Because listen to this. Looking forward to talking about having all the fun we can handle. Not actually doing it, but she's looking forward to talking about it. So she's really into that. And then we can discuss which way to have the most pleasure. Now, why'd you switch the game up? I was expecting fun at the end of that sentence.
I know, like her
Yeah.
mastery of the English language was like Cormac McCarthy.
It was like
level.
fun, 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 and then
Pleasure.
pleasure.
Yeah.
Now, here's where it gets ridiculous. Here's all the information that she provided about herself. Age, 35. Body art, 1 tattoo not visible. Body, curvy. Eye color, green. Hair, short, dirty blonde or brown. Height, 5'4", 162 centimeters. Kids have 1. Personality, fun/easygoing. Status, single. Drinks, sometimes. Like, I feel like I know this person. I feel like I have just this intimate knowledge of this person who wants to talk about having all the fun that we can handle without necessarily actually doing
I'm all
it.
about all the fun.
all about that fun, no pleasure.
All right, here we go.
Here's the last one. And really, I only picked this one because I wanted to make fun of the way she misspelled something right in the fucking title. Her title is One Nigh of Fun.
One nigh.
The end is extremely
The end is
fucking
nigh.
nigh. So one nigh of fun. Dark red hair and fairly curvy but good body. Not huge. No.
Not huge, but curvy.
The
Looking-
lies are nigh.
Yeah. Looking for a night of fun, leaving tomorrow. This is unfortunately posted 25 days ago. So she's long gone. But
Damn, the one is gone.
this is the part that's really fucked up. Because I don't understand it at all. Some white fun, comma, loosened up. I don't know what that means.
Like, does that mean that she only wants white people and she's so loose
Maybe
that you won't even feel it? It's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway.
Even a 747 looks small when you drive it into the Grand Canyon. Which no, it really doesn't.
Some white fun.
Yeah, some
loosened
white
up.
fun loosened up. So I don't know if that means that she is white and fun. She should talk to the last
I
girl.
think she's a slut.
Loosened up. Or if she's like, we'll get loosened up before we have some fun with
With the
drinks
fun
or
and the
whatever.
fun.
With the bipping and the bopping and the hipping and the hopping.
This will keep me up all night.
This one will keep us up at night because it's more of a mental mind fuck than anything else.
Nick, what do you think?
How would you play it,
His
sir?
brain can't even process it. It's so
I
complicated.
can't. It's something that you just have to find this person. and
I
ask
guess
them.
it's something that we're just going to have to learn on our own.
But we have no info. It wasn't like the last person.
Yeah.
that
Who told us everything
told
about
us their
themselves.
life story.
It's like, and then when I was 14,
Here's my social insurance number.
find me on LinkedIn. Well, that's all we've got for the eponymous return of the Craigslist segment. Craigslist!
Craigslist.
Hooray!
Do Craigslist.
Craigslist
Jesus.
is the
Hi,
best.
everybody.
Nick has taken to adjusting his, well, you can see on the Twitch stream, has taken to adjusting his mic stand so that it's like his mic is now like a hanging mic.
In the red corner.
Mr. Kennedy. Kennedy. I miss Mr. Kennedy.
Nicola.
God. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've kind of started to fall off the rails at this point. This is
Dang.
probably as good a time as any. Although you had your video game question that you wanted to ask.
Yeah.
Do we have time?
Oh
Yeah,
shit, yeah.
It's not really
Yeah.
important.
Nah, fuck. We always got time.
We got
We got
plenty of
time.
times.
We got time.
What's the greatest?
We got
Funny.
boxes.
Spending time.
Let's bring it down.
Okay.
What is the greatest video game franchise of all time?
Greatest video game franchise of all time.
This is a good one to send us out on because we can get some debate up in this bitch.
Because I'm not explaining like what does greatest mean? Is it my favorite or is it the quote unquote objectively best or is it the most influential? Whatever. I'm just throwing it out there into the wild to see what you guys will say, and I need your justifications.
I think I know what Nick's going to answer. Maybe.
Yeah.
I've been asking people this a lot lately just to see where they
Jesus.
stand.
It's not the easiest question in the world to answer.
It's not an easy question at all because there's a whole bunch of like games and franchises out there.
All kinds of games.
Yeah, it's
all bunch of them.
especially harder because games
Damn games.
are they have a lot of franchises and games, like
Yeah.
more so than movies. Even
Yeah.
there's
yeah,
a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
like sequels and shit in games.
Super Mario Brothers.
And plumbings are games.
I
Not
mean,
like
that's-
the others
It's our
who get all the
game.
fame.
I mean that's a hard one to argue. Like it's hard to argue against fucking Super Mario being the best ever because it was like it was the one that kind of put it on the map, I guess.
Justin, what do you think though? So that's yours though. Nick?
Yeah, that's mine.
Mario Brothers.
You Mario Brothers.
You like the plumbers?
Yeah.
Mine's going to be Final Fantasy. Even though it can be argued by a lot of people that Final Fantasy has not fallen off the rails, but that like the quality of it has decreased in the last couple of. Sorry, I'm just watching Nick. Fucking what a slob! Jesus Christ! Hooray! Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
You got me.
Yeah, now you're gonna go home smelling like beer, and your family's gonna kick you out.
Yeah.
Tyler's a
I'm
drunk.
coming back here tonight.
It took 30 years, but he's finally there. So I'm gonna say Final Fantasy, even though like the last couple of entries, people have said like, whatever. It's not good. Final Fantasy 11, Final Fantasy 12, Final Fantasy 13, man. I liked 13, but and 14 and everything like that. Honestly, I think even if it was just from those core games in the middle, like 6, 7, and even 8 and 9, like that's what sold it for me, is that era right there of between 6 and FF6 and FF9, where I was just like, these are some of the greatest games ever made. And so I think that's kind of what sells Final Fantasy on it for me. Plus, I mean, Final Fantasy 7, my favorite game of all time, arguably one of the greatest games ever made.
Like he's just bobbing his head back and forth like, I'm making my opinion.
I'm making my
I
point.
haven't played any of the Final Fantasies. I can't learn how to.
Oh yeah, I remember you say that. I think the first time I was on the podcast, we said
I
we were
think
gonna.
so, yeah.
We said we were gonna teach you. And
Yeah,
we
you
never
never
did.
did.
It's true. We never did.
And you talked about lies on the podcast, like me lying was such a big deal.
Tyler, we're bad parents.
I know. I'm sorry, Nick.
Nick, want to go get ice cream?
You want to get fondled? I mean, get ice cream.
I mean, ice cream? Fondle flavored ice cream.
Can I have sprinkles on my ice
you
cream?
can have
No.
my sprinkles.
You have special family sprinkles. Oh my god, I didn't even want to say that when I thought it up, and then I said it. and I
I'm
was
glad
like, I
you
wish
did.
I
I'm
had.
glad you shared it with the world.
Yeah, Final Fantasy is kind of where I'm going to stick. What do you think, Tyler? You put some thought into
Mario.
this, I'm sure. Yeah,
Without a
Mario is
doubt,
your answer?
it's
Yeah.
without a doubt. It's the longevity of Mario.
Mhm.
The quality of core Mario games, like not so much like the spin-offs and.
What are you talking about? Super Mario RPG is the greatest RPG
Well,
ever
yeah.
made.
I mean, you can go out of like the core franchise and like you notice. Like I had an argument with a guy at work who might actually write for MEDIADETOUR, but
Your detour
he
from
wa-
Mediana.com.
he was shit talking Mario.
Oh, really?
Because I guess he hates cash cows anyway. And I was like, but there's so much variety in Mario. Like, there's like sports games, there's RPGs. Like, yeah, they milk Mario in sort of.
There's party games.
Yeah,
Like-
there's party games. Like, yeah, they technically milk them, but that's because everyone wants it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm talking like core franchise. Like, when was the last time a core Mario game was shit? Like, you had Nintendo, you had, Mario 1, great game. Mario 2 is a more respected game now than it was when it first came out.
Right.
Mario 3 is arguably the best Mario of all time. It's like you jump to Super Nintendo, you got Super Mario World. It's amazing.
Mhm.
You jumped to Nintendo 64, you got fucking Super Mario 64.
Yeah.
A very important game,
Mhm.
and then you go to GameCube. People don't seem to be as high on Mario Sunshine, but it was still a solid game.
Yeah.
It's like you jump to Wii, you got the Galaxy games, which got 9.5s across the board or 10s. You jump to the Wii U, you got Super Mario 3D World, like the core Marios, where Nintendo really sits down and does something new with Mario. It's really hard to beat.
So I guess like the last time there was a quote unquote bad game, I guess most people would probably point to Sunshine, and that was generations ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even
So-
that's not bad. Like, I
Right.
can't name a bad platforming Mario game on a console. I mean, maybe on handheld because I didn't play a lot of Mario's on handheld.
Okay.
But like, when was the last time there was actually a bad, like, even the new Super Mario Brothers franchise and stuff, which aren't amazing games, are still fun.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy can't say that.
No, you're absolutely right. They can't.
But
No, that's a good argument.
Some people say Mario has had some shitty games though, and whatever. But I don't really.
Plus, I mean, like, the Mario world, the world of like the Mushroom Kingdom and shit, is basically the foundation for Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Like that was the foundation upon which fucking Smash Brothers was built. So like that's another great series of games that's been spun off from that world. So
and it's like, and furthermore, like me and my little brother were sitting around talking about Sonic versus Mario because he's a Sonic guy.
Okay.
I like me some Sonic. It's not Mario though.
No, I don't. I got no hate for Sonic.
Like, the best Sonic does not hold up to the best Mario.
No.
But with that said, Sonic 2 was the shit. But we were talking about like music and stuff, and I was like, "You're going against like arguably the most iconic video game song of all time. Like, who doesn't know do 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 do?" Like, yeah, you know, like, who doesn't know that song?
I sing it all the time because we have a Mario simulator on our Ozone.
Oh, nice.
So I have no sound, so I'm doing it, and every time we go down a pipe, it's and then friggin' they have the underworld, and it's like,
like, it's just
you have your last 100 seconds.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
or like the underwater theme. I won't sing that because I'll butcher it. I mean, Sonic does have like the Green Hill Zone and stuff, which is a really good song, but it's just not to the level of do 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 do.
Dude.
Like, everyone would know that. Like, you play, like you just go do 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 do, and then people will finish it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, Mario.
Yeah. Yeah, I can buy that for sure.
But fuck Nintendo. No, I love Nintendo, sort of.
I love Nintendo sort of.
They do some shitty things, and then they do some really good things. But I won't rant about them
fair.
here.
I can live with that. So the consensus choice is Mario, but we're throwing some. I'll throw some love to Final Fantasy, and while the microphones is wiggling
Like a cock.
precariously in front of my slippery lips.
50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of 50 Shades of NHB. That's probably as good a place as any to sign us off for this week. Basically a double long episode. We're at an hour 48.
Oh shit!
So
we had to make up for
not being around for the last month. Well, more than 6 weeks. So we basically got our 6 ridiculous weeks of winter. So hopefully that kind of slows down a bit now, and we can get together and do this a little bit more often. But we would like to one more time thank Tyler from MEDIADETOUR.com for joining us for the podcast this week.
Boop, boop.
Boop boop.
Okay, you're welcome.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was supposed to say something there.
No, to be perfectly honest, you weren't. I kind of paused and I was like, oh shit, nobody picked me up. And then you picked me up finally. So that's good podcasting right there. So yeah, again, thank you very much for coming on the podcast again one more time. And we'll probably have you on again next time.
No, I look forward.
You guys got different people next time.
No,
probably,
we might,
maybe.
yeah.
I got forward to looking at your media on the .com.
On the .com, which was a detour.
Check it out every day and click the ads.
Yes.
So I can have some money coming in.
I will detour to your media.
See, there you go.
On the .com.
I will come to you for science advice, Nick.
That's as good a place to end as any. Ladies and gentlemen, for episode number 37 of the No Holds Barred podcast.
37?
37.
Well, okay, just quickly. Why did you not make a 37 Clerks joke?
I don't know.
How did you see 37 and not go,
that.
37?
I have no idea.
I'm
I'm
disappointed.
going to have to take away my movie.
And you, Nick, you
my
let
movie-
him not do the joke.
It's true. I'm going to have to take away my resident movie lover card. Damn.
Fucking amateurs.
Hey, man, I'm just here to look pretty.
I look pretty, you do.
And on that note, we are gone for another week. Bye-bye, everybody. Nick's going to keep looking pretty. I'm going to keep being sour that I didn't make that Kevin Smith reference, and Tyler's got to go home and write 14 articles.
14.
Bye, everybody.
37.
Peace.
37.
37.